Remember when Deku ran into danger to save Bakugo from the sludge villain, even though he had zero powers? Or when he saw Eri smile for the first time, and tears just poured out because her happiness meant more to him than winning? What about when he reached out to Shigaraki, trying to save the broken child inside the monster? Those weren't just heroic moments. That was INFP personality in action. Heart first, fear later. An INFP doesn't care about being the strongest. They care about being the person who never lets others suffer the way they did. If Deku's tears, his courage, his compassion, all feel familiar to you, then you might think exactly like him. And in this video, I'm breaking down why Deku's personality matches yours. The pure INFP mindset that turns emotion into power. Stay till the end because I'll reveal 2 more INFP anime characters, Gaara and Mitsuri, who show this personality in a completely different way. Core personality breakdown. INFPs live in a world shaped by feelings, dreams, and the stories they tell themselves to survive reality. They're gentle on the outside, but inside? A heart fierce enough to protect what they love at any cost. Their morals guide everything. They choose kindness even when it hurts, because empathy is their instinct. Imagination is their escape. They daydream, create, and build entire worlds within their mind, worlds that feel safer than real life. Their weakness? They care so much that even small conflicts feel like emotional earthquakes. INFPs struggle to say no, but when someone crosses their values, they transform. Gentle becomes unbreakable. This is the INFP core, a quiet idealist, driven by emotion, guided by purpose, and built from a love so powerful, it can change everything when finally unleashed. Real-life behavior. In real life, INFPs move softly, but their thoughts are loud. They feel every moment more vividly than they show. They may look shy, but once they trust someone, their personality becomes bright, playful, and surprisingly funny. INFPs avoid conflict whenever they can. Peace matters more than winning arguments. At work, they thrive when they're helping others or creating something meaningful, not just following rules. Under stress, they disappear into their imagination. They need space to recharge their emotions. When criticized unfairly, they hurt deeply, but silently. They'll smile while their heart breaks. But give them someone who believes in them, and they shine. They grow. They fight. And they become the emotional hero real life rarely recognizes. Anime character match. If there's one anime character who reflects the INFP heart perfectly, it's Izuku Midoriya. He cares first, fights second. His motivation is never glory, it's protecting people who can't protect themselves. Deku feels emotions intensely. Every harsh word, every injustice, every loss, hits him straight in the soul. But that pain becomes power. He turns fear into courage, tears into motivation, and doubt into action. He believes in others before they believe in themselves, a classic INFP trait of seeing potential where others see weakness. Even when people call him useless, he never loses his empathy. His heart stays gentle, even in battle. Deku is the INFP symbol, the emotional hero, the dream-driven protector, the one who becomes stronger. Not by hardening his heart, but by keeping it soft. Heroes don't work alone, so join the squad. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell to unlock the rest of the MBTI anime universe. Why this character fits. Deku fits the INFP personality not just because he's kind, but because every decision he makes starts with emotion. When Kaken bullied him for years, he didn't hate him, he still cared. That emotional resilience is pure INFP energy. Remember the sludge villain attack? He ran in with zero plan, zero power, just a heart that refused to watch someone suffer. Even after getting one for all, he doesn't chase fame. He chases his ideal, becoming the kind of hero who saves people with a smile. During training and battles, he cries easily, not out of weakness, but because everything matters to him deeply. Whether it's protecting Kota, saving Eri, or reaching out to Shigaraki's humanity. Deku's empathy never dies, even when the world gets cruel. That's the INFP signature, heart first, strength second. Deku proves that caring too much is actually a superpower. Signature power moment. Every personality has a moment where they shine, and for an INFP, it's when someone they care about is in danger. When everyone else hesitates, the INFP moves, Not because they're fearless, but because love beats fear every time. Their power moment is compassion. Emotion becomes strength. Empathy becomes action. Look at Deku. His greatest victories happen when his heart takes the lead. He doesn't think, "Can I win?" He thinks, "They need me." That's when the quiet kid becomes the unstoppable hero, tears in his eyes, yet courage exploding from his soul. INFPs shine when someone needs saving. When hope seems gone, they refuse to quit. This is the INFP peak, a defender driven by heart, rising from pure emotion, proving that kindness can be the most powerful force in the world. If you connect with Deku, you're not alone. There are other INFP heroes whose hearts rewrote their destiny. First, Gaara, before he became Kazekage. A childhood full of fear and betrayal turned him into a monster the world created. But deep inside, he still wanted one thing: someone to love him back with the same intensity he loved them. Gaara's transformation wasn't strength, it was empathy. The INFP heartbreaking, and then rebuilding itself stronger. Next, Mitsuri Kenroji, the love Hashira. She hides her insecurities behind kindness and joy, fighting with everything she has. Not to hurt enemies, but to protect the people she adores. These two prove one truth about INFPs. You can be soft, and still be powerful enough to change the world. Now that you've seen what makes the INFP personality so powerful, I want to know your story. Are you an INFP, just like Deku, Gaara, or Mitsuri? Or did you watch this to understand someone you care about? Comment your MBTI type below. And if you haven't taken the test yet, try a free MBTI test online and come right back to share your result. This is just one personality in the MBTI world. We're breaking down every type through anime characters you love. So stay tuned, because your video might be next. See you in the next personality deep dive.